Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and Rubel. Peace and blessing to the brothers that put just with in sincerity and in truth. Alright, I'm back once again. The brother Habal from James tonight to do a quick edification through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? And basically, this topic is based off of, more or less like giving a soft answer, or in other words, just being wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Because being in the truth for a little while, you will learn how to carry about yourself and how to conduct yourself as an individual. I'll start off with that scripture instead. You gotta know how to carry about yourself, and conducting yourself in this truth is a main thing. Matthew 5 and 14, it says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. I'll jump to 16. It says, let your light shine so before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that's one of my favorite scripture. I was bringing this scripture. Let your light shine. So let your light shine before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Right? The light also represents the knowledge. Right? How you conduct yourself as a man in the truth. How Yahushai had conduct himself. How Yahushai conduct himself. Right? Yahushai conduct himself in a decent, orderly manner. He did things by the book, in other words. So in everything we do, we should do it by the book, by the scriptures. Humility goes a long way, because that is where we had to show forth humility, right? Which means to be humble, right? Patience. If we don't have patience, we're not gonna get to see the kingdom, because that is something we had to wait on, right? We have a sentence and we had to carry out that sentence until the Lord find it fit. The Lord find it fit, or the time period up. So while we in this situation we in right now, we gotta be able to know how to deal with the so-called white man, to deal with 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Right? Because the Lord tell you, he sent us in the as sheep in the midst of wolves. And that was mainly talking about the nation of Israel. 2/3 of Israel. Because the Lord sent us out what we doing? We preaching on the horizon barriers to wake up who? The elect. We condemning the white man, but we also fishing for the elect. And while we fishing for the elect, scorners go come up. But it's up to us now how to deal with our situation. This is the book of Proverbs 15:1. It says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And a lot of times we see that. You go back and forth. You see, being in this truth, being in this thing, you will learn from him. You have to learn each and every time you go out on the highways and byways. Right? Each and every time you go out on the highways and byways, you're supposed to be able to learn something. Right? Look at the apostles and the other camps, how they conduct themselves. Mainly the apostles, how they conduct themselves. It's totally different from back then to now. Because you get older and they say age bring wisdom. And also the scriptures mainly because they are wise men. That bring wisdom also. So you going out there and cussing, hey fuck you Muslim and fuck these Christians and fuck this and fuck that and that in really in serving no purpose. But through the scriptures now you breaking down, hey, well here what's going on. This can never be so because hey you bring facts according to the scripture so and so such, hey, and according to research, right, scholars so and history, it shows that hey Muhammad used to worship the Allah, which is a moon god, and so and they saw you break it down. You break it down for men in a way so that they could understand where you're coming from through the scriptures and through the book, through history. But by you just cursing out the white man and this, I mean other men religion, you bring in a target upon yourself. You know we see where we went off on that many a times. You know, see I don't know how you kind of the scriptures tell about that. I don't know you kind of about and it's according to it. But still, you gotta be wise as a serpent. And Hamasada it says, verse 2, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge. Alright. So, yeah, the tongue of the wise, of a wise man useth knowledge, alright. But the mouth of fools point out foolishness. And then that's something you want to do. Because we order to edify, being this to edify, to wake up. You know, to put back the sinews upon the bones. And they just my point of view of how I see it. You know, everybody have a different point of view. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Um, this is the book of Psalms. Let's see, Psalms 37. Scripture tells the meek will inherit the earth. Psalm, Proverbs, Salakia, Matthew 5 and 5. It says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. You know? When I look up the word meek is meant to be humble. Right? What's another word for humble? Another word for humble is meek, respectful. Right? Similar meaning, right? Modest, self. It's with a self-effacing. If I pronounce the word properly, forgive me, Salakia. Obsequious. Right, it says for low social administrative. Blah, blah, blah. Right, in other words, meek. So like meek means to be humble. Humble means to be respectful. Right? Modest. That is how we supposed to carry about ourselves in this truth. Meek. You know what I mean? Meek. So like this is Matthew 11:29. It says, "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart." You know, and lowly in heart. This is how Yahweh, and this is in the letter. This is how Yahweh was meek, modest. You know, Psalms 37. Psalms chapter 37 and verse 9, 7 to 9. I read from 8. It says, "Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth." That they talking about the elect, which is the scripture say, the faith and the patience of the saints. We'll come back to that. So like, 1 second. Come now, man. Well, our scripture is again where Revelation 2. Revelation, yes, can. Revelation 10 and Revelation 13 and 10, it says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right? So that what the saints, the elect go have. They go have faith, and most of all they go have patience. So we're waiting for Yahushai to come back, which is patience. Right? We see that the apostles are great millstone. They have patience. You know, where they used to cuss out certain people back then and call these other camp leaders all different type of name. What they're doing now, they change up that whole program. You know, that is because you get older, you get wiser, and you know how to deal with certain situation, right? And that is leadership quality. You know, be able to correct certain wrongs you made in the past, right? See if I could cut this short. I have a few more presets about this. Um, just bear me a second here. This thing's starting to get me ready. Psalms 37. I think I finished that. Alright, it says, verse 8, it says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth, which is the meek, which is the elect. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. You know, me personally, which part where I live in here in Trinidad, you know, I have a little vehicle, and men does, you know, that stamp out my vehicle when they need something for my vehicle, when they need something for their vehicle. You know, they tend to come and in the night and interfere in my vehicle and, you know, do what I want. You know, a lot of things does run through my mind as a human. I speak as a man. You know, but why do I put my curses? You know, and I you know, I pray to the Lord. You know, I pray to the Lord. You know, sometimes it does tempt you to rest hands and do something illegal. But all like part of being in this truth and part of the Lord trying you. Job, that you always had to turn to Job. Job is a great example. Job is a very, very great example. The Lord took everything from, the Lord gave Job everything, and he took everything away from him. And not one time Job forsook the Lord. You know, so we just had to learn and become better. We had to become, because we're learning. Somehow or the other, we had to get it right. Somehow or the other, we had to get it right. You have to get it right, Akim. You have to get it right. You know what I mean? You had to get it right. You just had to hold on and keep on fighting. Wherever the Lord taught us, we had to show them. We had to make the Lord proud. Well, proud is not the word, but proud is a word. But, you know, we had to show the Lord that we could do it. You know? I'll lead me to this scripture here now. Through the spirit and power of Hashem Yashai Toara for this video, because I didn't even know what already to make of that video, but the Lord Hashem Yashai, you know, provides. Ecclesiasticus 2:1, it says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. So we can't make haste in the time of trouble. You know what I mean? Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last. And with this Job, this scripture here, when I read the scripture here, I remember Job, because what the Lord did, the Lord gave Job, he doubled wherever Job lost. Job might be, he didn't even hear about his wife. Job might be get one finance wife, he might be get wives, you know. He get upright children. Who knows? Who knows? The Lord bless Job. You know? The Lord bless Job. Sirach 6:6. It says, be impatient with many, nevertheless have but one counselor of 1,000. So be in peace with many. You know, and that is what we ought to do. We ought to be in peace. You know, this thing is not, we can't be acting like these other camps who wanna bust guns at the shooting range and all them, in the shooting range and all them kind of caca whole thing. We not on that. You know, we don't promote them kind of thing. So we had to let we light shine. You know, be humble. But it's not a pushover either, but humble yourself in the eyesight of Yahweh Hashem Yashai. You know? Can't let ignorance get the best of you. You know? Matthew 10 and 16, and this is my final channel scripture here. Matthew 10 and 16, it says, Behold, I send you forth as sheep. The Lord say, as sheep. The Lord send us as sheep, not as wolves to sheep. He sent us as sheep in the midst of wolves. Right? The midst of wolves is we own people. The nation of Israel, 2/3. When we go to any heavens and there's have a lot of people coming up against us. You brothers know that. You know? But the Lord send us in the midst of wolves as sheep. It says, Be ye therefore wise as serpent, harmless as dove. You know? So, hey, take it cheerfully and just be humble, you know? Whatever you need to do it. Do it do it decently and in an orderly manner. In an orderly manner. You catch? Do it in an orderly manner. In the eyesight of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. You know? And with that I will give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, Bashem Akakodash. Right? Double answer to the apostles of great millstone. Shalom to the elect. And you sisters out there will listen.